Hello there. It's again, this is Anton from Anton Bay. And as anybody who's watched my channel much at all knows, I'm a pretty big fan of AC Comics. And I just am. I love their FemForce books and a lot of their reprint stuff. But I guess somehow I missed this at some point. Is that a lot of the AC Comics that I really enjoy, and I knew a lot of them were based on older comic books, but a lot of them are reprints from Fiction House. And if you've ever heard of Fiction House Publishing, they did a lot of Jungle Girls and stuff like that. They also did Planet Comics, which it's a book that I love greatly. I think they look amazing, but I can't spend that kind of money on comics. I know Bubs Comics. He's got a fantastic run of Fiction House's Planet Comics that I envy greatly, but could never afford one. And I even tried to buy some like really ratty covered ones, and it was just like, this is like getting up to about 50, 60 bucks, and I can't do it. So I've always passed on them. But I didn't realize that AC was reprinting a lot of them. And in a previous video, I had accidentally misstated that Bill Black was like one of the writers. Well, it turns out I was wrong. He is the editor. And I kind of read around and kind of pieced some of this together. Bill Black is the editor that was responsible for, from what I can tell, translating and getting permission from Fiction House, which was defunct because it was a pre-code comic book company, but getting the rights to some of their comics to reprint them in AC. Now, this starts to make a lot of sense to me because even modern AC comics like FemForce and stuff does not seem to really care what decade they're in. And they make comics the way that they have always made them. And even though that's maybe not totally PC for the average person these days, I find that very respectable that they just, you know what, we're going to make these the way we've always made them. So seeing the connection there, I was really impressed, and I must be stupid for not ever really having dug into that before. But yeah, so these are modern AC comics that you can buy. This was a $250, and let me see what year they're going to tell me. 1989 they reprinted this, but the stories are probably from the 50s or even the 40s because some of these characters go way back. And I knew they were old books, but I didn't realize that they were primarily Fiction House comics. So the fact that AC Comics has been reprinting Fiction House, and under the editorial guidance of Bill Black, the same guy who's doing the editorial guidance on FemForce, it just all clicked with me the other day, and I thought that was pretty impressive, which explains why you're getting comics made in this day and age that look like they were made in the 50s, that are unapologetically cheesecake and violent. And yeah, just put it all together for me. Buster Crab, King Crab by Bill Ferret. I've been reading a lot of these from some of these old AC comics. Very enjoyable reads, very interesting for filling in a lot of these gaps and kind of understanding how these licenses have been passed to different companies and moved up into the future the way they have. And I just think that's really cool, and I just wanted to share it. And that is the Mighty Thunder, King of the Congo. And I'm going to lean her back there on my Egyptian columns. And that's pretty much my story. I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll catch you later. Bye.